Saviour and superhero syndrome enhanced by Hollywood. Obviously, as part of a capitalistic system, one must enhance that which brings profit, which is the whole idea of saviors and of superheroes. And if you look at the movie industry, you will see that line being repeated over and over and then being merchandised. The merchandising obviously makes a lot of money. It becomes toys for the children, and the children become the victim of the future, stuck in the whole idea of wanting to be a savior or being saved. One of the two extremes happen, and there is no solution to the problem in the world. So, have a look at movies like TheMatrix, V for Vendetta, Dune, all your MarvelComics, marvelous comics, showing the variations of savior and hero syndromes, Avatar. So, frog about it, have a look at this bizarre pattern that repeats itself in the movies, and how that then becomes the way the human live, and how it becomes part of the capitalistic system where people capitalize on these images, which as imagination is programmed into the human and into the children, and then the pattern is fulfilled, and some makes a lot of money while the rest are the slaves to the imagination. Stop imagination, because we have certainly not imagined anything worthy of life for quite some time. We are only busy living out this bizarre pattern of savior being saved and superhero and victim. It's just a simple pattern. It's just a few patterns that now dominate human existence. The suggestion is to look at, for instance, the various patterns that repeat itself, starting with the savior and being saved, and the superhero and the victim and the criminal and the policeman. Those kind of patterns, they are predominant, and they are used in fear to make sure you stick to the capitalistic system and never question what's really going on here. You'll see a similar kind of thing developing in YouTube in terms of the type of things that's watched by people. It's quite bizarre, actually. I mean, the desire to be famous is so great that nobody wants to notice what's really going on. It's like a random thing. They believe there's like a random thing you're going to get famous on YouTube. It's like in the casino, taking it to the extreme. But it's a pattern. You believe in the pattern, you have faith in the pattern, you create the pattern. It is repeating itself over and over and over and over and over again. It is a pattern that's been around for some time. So, stop the pattern, see what's really going on, and establish a pattern that's best for all, where all life is equally valued. Create a pattern of equality, a quality that is equally distributed and given by each to another, which is a pattern of actual respect, because you're respecting the life that is here. And therefore you as life is respected, because as you give, you receive. I mean, that is the pattern Jesus proposed 2,000 years ago. Did anybody care to look what happened to the message of Jesus? It became part of capitalism. Those that want to capitalize on the message of Jesus became the point. I mean, now you have all this Yahweh and Jeshua and all kinds of bullshit that has taken the pattern back into the superhero savior syndrome, just like in Hollywood. And you have so many people trapped in it, completely possessed by the idea that they're apparently something special and that some fucking higher force is apparently talking to them. You are mentally fucked. If you can't get out of your body for real, which you can't, I mean, we know you're fucked if there's a voice in your head. Stop. But you're too scared that if you stop, the voice will really go away and you will find out that you've been insane. That's the only way you can ever find out if you're insane. Stop the voice to check what happens to it, if it is really actually something, or if you're making it up. You will find out. Test yourself, because if it is real, no matter what the test, it will continue. You must, if you have any idea how far we test things to the ultimate degree to make sure it is not our imagination. Would you do that? Would you test it for real? Would you delete it and walk to see if you need it? We do all those things. We close, we delete, we remove to make sure that there is no imagination involved in what we do. Equal money, equal life, destiny. Investigate your future. Be part of it.